Welcome back to The Dozen. I am your host, Tyler Shore. We're so excited to have you. Got a very special show today. But first, we have to go to our sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by the Battle Creek Bombers, our neighbors to the east. So the Battle Creek Bombers, make sure you check out their online store here around Christmas time. They could really use some of the support. So we're going to welcome on our guest today. It is CJ Hurley. CJ, come on, welcome to the show.
Thank you. How's it going?
Great. Hello. CJ, hey, it is Friday after all, so I made you a little margarita. So hopefully you can enjoy that. CJ, why don't you tell the folks at home a little bit about yourself and what it is you do here with the Growlers?
Sure. I'm their corporate partnerships manager, so I take a business and I help them market at the ballpark.
Okay. That's fantastic. So you call local businesses, you're checking in with them. I often hear you mention you're going on a wild goose chase. I don't know if you're a big hunter or if you're just trying to find the right person to
I've never gone hunting before.
That
would be fun though. I wouldn't be good at it, but...
Well, CJ, you have become known around the office for what I like to call, and we're going to introduce to the fans at home, the CJ Hurley meal plan.
Oh, yes.
So a lot of people, are around this time, they're starting to think about their New Year's resolution. A lot of it's, hey, you want to lose weight? I mean, I've really packed in the fun this year. You get married, you really let yourself go. So I'd love to hear the CJ Hurley meal plan, kind of how it came about, what it is, and exactly how you implement that each week.
Sure. So I guess how it came about. This was back in September of 2019, and I was in Dallas. First of all, shout out to everybody in Dallas. I got my cowboy boots on today just to shop them out as well. But basically, when I was in Dallas, I wanted to lose some weight.
Okay.
And so I had done no research whatsoever, and I literally ate nothing but salads for 3 straight weeks. and I don't recommend that, because I lost like 15 pounds, but all of it was muscle.
Yeah.
And so it didn't really do anything at all. And luckily, the people in Dallas, actually shout out Nick Ackles, Brett Doherty, and Chaz Fair, and they showed me like what to actually do to lose weight. And so I learned about protein and such, and nowadays I have like a kind of a little system that's a lot more healthy to maintain weight.
Why don't you tell us what are the 3 main meals you eat each day?
Sure. So I'm a pretty average guy when it comes to food.
Okay.
I guess the best way to put it.
Sure.
I don't I try new things on the weekends, but during the week I have a system.
Yes, what's the system? That's what we want to hear.
All right, so every morning I have scrambled eggs and broccoli for breakfast.
However, when do you prepare those eggs and broccoli?
I make them the night before.
The night before. So you make the eggs, you put them in the fridge, and the next morning you microwave the eggs and the broccoli.
It's just too much to wake up and make them there.
Yeah, you're like a real life Wolfgang Puck. I mean, that's a culinary.
I don't know who that guy is. But...
You don't say.
Is he the piano guy?
He's a very famous chef.
Oh, okay. That's Mozart. No, I don't know the other one.
What do you have for lunch each day?
Oh, every day for lunch I have steak and broccoli. Or chicken and broccoli. That's where I change it up.
Okay, and then for dinner, what do you typically have?
The other meats.
Yeah.
So
it's steak at lunch, it's chicken at dinner. If it's chicken at dinner, it's steak at lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then you do have a snack every day. Is that correct?
It's my favorite snack in the world.
And what is that snack?
Peanut butter
and jelly. And so today, folks, we're going to teach you CJ's tried and true recipe for a peanut butter and jelly. CJ, why don't you show the folks at home how they make the PB&J? Yeah, absolutely. We're going to make it and we're going to eat it together.
Cool.
I just wanted to get a bird's eye view over here of how you make this PB&J. You see, folks, we have a beautiful knife here. I don't know. I shout out the sponsor, but I don't know who it is. So, yeah, let's see how you make it. So you got your 2 slices of bread there.
It's just thick bread, too.
It is. Nice and thick bread. Okay, do you go peanut butter first or jelly?
Oh, peanut butter first.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll show you why.
Okay. There's a system here, folks. Yeah. Why don't you use the big knife there that we got for you? Just make sure you don't cut yourself.
Oh, okay, we'll see. All right, here we go. So, first off, you basically take, this is a big knife, so I think that's an estimate, but you want to get really what's on the back, which is 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Now, to be honest, I have no idea what that looks like.
Oh, so like one serving is 2 tablespoons. Is that what you're saying, or you're saying that's what the recipe says?
That's what the recipe says.
Okay.
I just
2 tablespoons.
I just put my knife in there, and whatever comes out is what comes out. So then, obviously, you put it on the bread like this.
Okay, evenly spread.
Oh yeah, you want to reach every single corner.
Show the folks at home exactly what that looks like.
This is not too
good.
There
you go, folks. Not as best so far.
We're
working on it.
All the edges like that. Okay. Now this is key. This is actually a little secret of mine that I don't tell many people, and I learned from Nick Stoglin, who is here in the office. Now, you actually want to put a little bit of peanut butter on the other piece of bread.
Wow, that's next level there. It's not something that people normally maybe know to do.
No, and the reason you do this is because I make my PB&J at night, put it in the fridge, and then the next day I eat it. And so usually it's about, 16 hours after I make it, I eat it. And so if I don't put the peanut butter on this slice, then the jelly soaks through and
it
it's
gets
soggy.
all soggy. Wow, okay.
So that's the peanut butter.
Would you say that 16 hours is a good amount of time to let the peanut butter and jelly rest and really absorb the flavors, make them meld together?
I like to eat it right away,
which
is why I'm excited. But I don't want to eat it at night. I make 2 PB&Js because I have it between breakfast and lunch and between lunch and dinner. Okay. And so
you eat 2 PB&Js a day during the week?
And then on the weekends there's a lot more, but yeah. Oh man, the weekends weekends is a whole nother meal plan. Donuts, pizza, chicken, a lot of PB&Js, but the weekdays is more healthy.
So now we're on to the jelly. Is grape jelly your preferred jelly of choice?
I didn't know there was other jelly.
Oh, well, I mean,
what's the other jelly?
They make raspberry, they make strawberry, they make preserves, peach, raspberry, blackberry preserves. I mean, we're gonna have to
strawberry jelly.
They do make strawberry.
I had strawberries for the first time in Dallas,
and
I loved strawberries. So,
what's your method for spreading the jelly? Sometimes that can be a little tougher than peanut butter. It comes out in the big clumps. So you kind of use a spoon. Is that your usual method?
I love clumps. I love it when they got the clumps in the jelly. I don't want it evenly spread. I like little mounds of jelly. Okay. So that way, when you're eating it, you get that
little explosions of jelly.
It's like, what's that candy that you eat that like pops in your mouth?
Oh, like Pop Rocks.
Yeah, I haven't eaten those in forever.
I think everyone knows jelly is just like Pop Rocks. So.
Oh, okay. There we go. But it kind of looks like this. Oh, I messed up the bread.
That's okay. That's okay.
So you see how there's like clumps and stuff?
Yeah.
Now you just throw it on there. Like that.
Wow, that's very interesting. I will say that is not how I make a PB&J. I've learned a lot here today. Very intrigued by your methods. I use a lot more peanut butter and jelly, but that's probably why you're like 150 pounds and I'm 360. So we are going to go now. Why don't you go ahead and give it a bite, and why don't you rate that PB&J? What would you give that PB&J?
It's always a 10 out of 10.
Always a 10 out of 10.
How you eat it. Tell me how you eat it.
Yeah, how do you eat the PB&J? What's your method?
So when it comes to stuff like sandwiches specifically,
yes.
I don't like to just bite into it, because then you start with the crust and you end with the crust.
Okay.
And obviously you have to start with the crust. You can't just bite into it. So I don't like the crust too much, and so I eat that first just to get it over with.
Okay.
And then I have the good stuff on the inside.
Gotcha. So you work your way around the outside. They do make a thing called an Uncrustable. It's a pre-made PB&J with no crusts.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, where do I get one of these?
Yeah. Any local store that sells groceries would have a PB&J.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you should try them. It sounds like it might be right up your alley.
I wouldn't have to make them then, too, either.
Yeah. If you've ever seen The Truman Show, I feel like I'm on an episode with you right now.
Is that the Jim Carrey movie?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie.
So, CJ, now that we're deep into the PB&J, people have seen how you eat it, how you make it. I wanted them to get to know you a little better. They know your diet plan, but they need to know if you're a guy that they can trust. So I'm going to ask you a bunch of rapid-fire questions. I'm going to ask you a question, just answer the first thing that comes to your mind, and we'll get through all these questions. Are you ready? Okay. Do you prefer texting or talking on the phone? Calling people. That does not surprise me.
So many different texts.
If you could speak every language in the world or speak to animals, which would you choose?
Oh, animals.
Which animal would you like to talk to first?
Oh my gosh.
Any animal.
Pandas.
Okay. Fill in the blank. Taylor Swift is
cool.
Yeah, she just dropped a new album today.
Oh, good for her.
Is it wrong for vegans to eat animal crackers?
Only as they're frosted, because those are amazing.
Yeah, they are
actually
really good.
I'm gonna get some this weekend. Yeah.
Cake or pie?
Pie is in like pizza, or
no, like pie, like the dessert.
Oh,
cake or pie.
Cake. Oh yeah.
Say a word in Spanish.
Hola.
Is double dipping at a party acceptable?
I don't think so.
People
say it's not acceptable.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you. It's not up to the people.
Oh no, thank you.
Okay. Give us your best Australian accent. Could you say a sentence?
I'm so bad at accents. Geez, I don't even know what an Australian accent is.
How about like, "G'day, mate. Put the shrimp on the barbie."
Good day, mates. Put some shrimp on the barbie.
That was actually pretty good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Would you want to live forever?
No.
Why not?
Well, because then you got to live each day to the fullest.
Oh, well, okay. That's a good answer. If you could ask God one question, what would it be?
Oh, jeez. Oh no, we're gonna find that out probably. I was gonna ask, are there aliens? But I think we're gonna find those out.
I think we're gonna find that out sooner than later.
I hope so.
Okay, well that's a great question. Yeah. What does scuba stand for?
Scooby Doo? Is that what you said?
No, scuba. Scuba. Like I'm gonna go scuba diving.
You want me to guess?
Yeah. What do you think it stands for?
Swimming, concentric, underneath, boats, aquarium.
Holy crap, dude, that's right.
I don't think it is.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Oh.
Do you like the smell of gasoline?
No.
No. Kangaroos or penguins?
Oh. I love the movie Kangaroo Jack. So
okay.
kangaroos.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Beyonce.
Chicken or steak?
You
know what I want?
Steak.
Okay. Spiders, kill it or set it free?
As long as they're not ginormous, you can do your thing.
So kill it, you're saying?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Set it free.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is Jimmy Fallon funny?
I've never seen him.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Thousands probably. Just to overwhelm it with stress.
I would say one. You just got to choke it. Or if it's allergic to chicken, that would die too. Favorite Christmas song?
Oh, Last Christmas by Wham.
Okay,
I love that
make
song.
the most annoying sound you can.
Ah!
That's pretty annoying. Skittles or Starburst?
Oh, sour Skittles.
What's the most boring activity you can think of?
I
would say this interview with you. Best pickup line.
Oh, I don't have any of those.
Any pickup line. You see a beautiful lady at the bar. What do you say to her?
How's it going? That's all I got.
Okay. He's single, folks.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
How handsome am I on a scale of 10 to 10?
I guess 10's on the opposite.
10! All right. Well, CJ, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today.
Thank you.
I've really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the CJ Hurley meal plan. If you're looking to lose some weight, he's got some info for you. Chicken, broccoli, and microwaved eggs. It sounds delicious to me. Cheers, pal.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.